Hello Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aquarius, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 3 months in regards to love. So with all that being said, Aquarius, let's get started. So we do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So you could very well be meeting someone that's very different from what you're accustomed to dealing with. For some of you, you could currently find yourself connecting with this person. For others of you, you're going to find yourself connecting with this person in particular very, very soon. All right, let's get into your reading and see what else we can get here for you for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus within the next 3 months in regards to love for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus. All right, we do have the 10 of Pentacles out here. You could find yourself connecting with a Virgo. That's definitely a possibility. We also have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. And then we also have the Four of Wands. Now that Knight of Wands energy is very interesting because the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the Knight of Wands is that somebody doesn't want to be like a playboy playgirl like energy anymore. Aquarius, you could definitely be meeting somebody who was a bit of a playboy playgirl like energy. You know, there's a possibility that this person was very, very non-committal prior to basically meeting you. It just kind of looks like this person just doesn't want to be a player anymore. It just kind of looks like this person finally wants to settle down is basically what I'm getting. But I feel like it's just because there's something about you that causes them to essentially feel like you're somebody that they can see themselves having a future with. You're somebody that they could definitely see themselves changing their ways for. I am definitely getting that. It's like they look at you as somebody worth fully committing and devoting themselves to and settling down with. Which is something that maybe this person hasn't necessarily felt with anybody else that they've dealt with prior to essentially meeting you. So there's a huge possibility that this person could have been single for quite some time now. I am definitely getting that. I do believe that you and this person will definitely enter a relationship with one another. I am also getting that the two of you will eventually, you know, share a home with one another. I'm also getting that as well. All right, we do have the Two of Cups out here. And then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Aquarius, it kind of looks like this is going to be a connection that's going to be in your life for quite some time now. One thing that I really do like, though, about this relationship, well, honestly, about the both of you, is that I see the both of you giving your all to one another. And I do really like that about this relationship. You're giving it your all to them, and I see them giving it their all to you. I am definitely getting that. Not only that, but you guys are very focused on one another and the future that you guys want with one another. I am definitely getting that as well. We also have the Knight of Cups out here in the reverse. Okay. And then we also have the Ten of Wands here in the reverse. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude, but I feel like this person that you're going to find yourself meeting and settling down with, I just kind of feel like this person was like a big playboy playgirl like energy. I'm just getting that they were very non-committal, very, very non-committal. I also feel like this life that they were essentially living prior to you was a life full of like meaningless connections. I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. Yeah, I am definitely getting that. It's like they found themselves connecting with people that they didn't foresee themselves building and or establishing a life with. But hey, at least they had something to do. I am definitely getting that. At least they had something to do. I just kind of feel like this person is just so ready to like get rid of this like lifestyle they've essentially been living and just finally settle down. I am definitely getting that. I'm definitely getting that. I feel like over time, this person started to kind of realize that this life that they've been living isn't as like fulfilling as they thought it would be, if that makes any sense. Like, because I feel like once upon a time they looked at this lifestyle that they were living as far as being single and free and exploring their options and stuff like that. It's like they once upon a time viewed it as something that was very exciting, you know what I mean? But I feel like as this person started to kind of get older, that's when things started to kind of change on their behalf, where they started kind of finding themselves actually wanting to settle down. The thing is that this person is very picky and selective. They're not going to settle down with whoever, you know what I mean? Like, it would have to be the perfect person. So I am definitely getting that. Even prior to them meeting you, it's like they were starting to kind of reach this point where this lifestyle they were essentially living just wasn't really, you know, fulfilling anymore, exciting anymore, thrilling anymore. I am definitely getting played out. Like, I feel like this lifestyle that they were living, it's just started to kind of get played out, you know, for them, you know, going to the clubs and popping bottles and doing all of these things. I just feel like for them, it started to kind of get played out and boring, and meaningless, to be honest. But even then, you know, it's like they still kind of found themselves essentially feeling like the only way, you know, that they're going to actually give up this lifestyle and just, you know, officially settle down would just have to be with the right person. And I feel like this person is going to find the right person, aka you. And like I said, for some of you, you could already be dealing with this person. I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. All right. As far as keep an open mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Well, I feel like you're very different from what they're accustomed to dealing with and running into. I am definitely getting that. Like, these people that they were like having these meaningless connections with weren't, you know, people that, like I said, they foresaw themselves building and establishing a life with. You, on the other hand, you're a completely different story. I just kind of feel like this person looks at you and they could just tell how different you actually are. I am definitely getting that. And that's kind of what this person, for the most part, really does love about you, is how different you are compared to everybody else they've ever come into contact with. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.